Hi. I don't know if you've noticed lately that smartphones has become very good at shooting videos. I usually shoot my videos with a DSLR or a mirrorless camera such as the Sony A7S III, but this video is actually shot on the Sony Xperia 1 Mark IV. Isn't that impressive? Take a look at that. Circle K. Kind of interested if this is better than what we got at home in Sweden. I don't know if it's is it an American brand or?
It started in Texas and now it's a proudly owned Canadian company. So
wow, so it is American.
Started in Texas.
Started in Texas. All right, we have candy. Or is it candy? No, bread, sugary stuff. It feels more like a store than it does at home. Like you even get wine. When it comes to the amount of stuff that you can buy, I'm definitely gonna give a point to the United States. That's like the biggest bottle of water that I've ever seen.
Circle K water.
It's like washing fluid. Ooh, take a look at the coffee bar. Oh, how big is this? Holy shit, that's bigger than anything we got in Sweden.
No, have you seen those ones over there?
What's going on here? Like, what is this? This is bigger than my hand. My entire arm. This is so huge. Oh, Homer Simpson. All right, Circle K, United States. I'm gonna give it to Sweden.
You're gonna give it to Sweden?
Yeah, I'm gonna give the points to Sweden.
How come?
It's a little bit more clean, a little bit more fresh, a little bit more
that's
like
what I've seen in the video.
a little bit more high tech, I would say. Not that it was bad though. You know, it's Sweden. Finally made it to Long Beach, California, Los Angeles, as they say. You know, something that I am not used to seeing in Sweden is a lot of trucks. Here in the US, there is an insane amount of trucks. This is a truck, another truck. This is a very big truck. This is also a very big truck. Here's another big truck. Here's a truck. This truck is bigger than a truck. And here is also a truck. Oh, take a look at this place. 2 beds. This is just my room. You're not sleeping here, right?
No, I'm down the hall.
Take a look at this TV.
You see that?
That is a big TV.
We can peel the plastic off.
Protection plastic. These look nice. They're not as comfortable as they look.
No, it's not as soft. I mean, it's not bad.
No, but I mean, like, if you sit,
it doesn't feel like
and
it
if you
was.
relax,
It's just like...
they look good. They fit in a room. Ooh, I like this chair. It looks high tech. Rainforest Classic, Arabic coffee. Ooh, bathroom. Gonna give that a thumbs up. This is a fantastic room, Tom. Thank you so much for fixing it for me. Wow. Yes, and yes. This is so good. There's so many things going on here.
Yeah.
We got a ship over there. We got the harbor, all the cranes, some boats. We got a lot of traffic going on. And then over there, nice bridge.
A lot of the shipping for the United States comes in this port here. Like, you can see all the shipping containers just stacked up, and then all the trains that we've been seeing that get loaded up from here.
That is so cool.
That's cool.
Sony Xperia 1 Mark IV. I'm not usually a huge fan of using a phone because I want to have the options of wide angle lens, a telephoto lens, and all of that still provides a good quality. This phone, however, has really impressed me on this trip. This entire video up until this point has been shot on this phone. Everything that you've seen. No DSLR, no nothing. And I wanted to show you a little bit on how I've used it to create this video and how you can apply this to your own video if you're shooting with the Xperia, because being able to use all the different controls such as the aperture, the shutter speed, the different focal lengths and everything with the tip of your thumb, that for me has made the entire experience with Xperia Tom is standing right there. Incredibly fun. For example, when we're standing in this place, I want to shoot a little bit of B-roll. I want to show off where we're standing, what I'm seeing, and show you a little bit of a good sequence of how America looks from my eyes through my phone. Looking around, there's a bunch of things that I want to capture in this, but the traffic, the American flag, the palm trees, all of that makes it for a good video. First thing you want to do on the phone is to create a new project depending on what kind of frame rate that you're shooting in. So in this case, I want to shoot in 4K 120. So then I'm going to create a new project. I'm going to name it 120 FPS, and I'm going to hit OK, done. And now I'm going to change the project FPS to 119.88, which is basically 120. And you can adjust the light that you see on the camera. You can also shoot with different kinds of picture profiles if we want to do that. I'm going to keep the focus to auto to begin with, but then we're going to jump into manual. Since I want to have a little bit of like the sunset feeling, I'm going to set the white balance to cloudy so it gives a little bit more warm look into the shot. And when it comes to shutter, you can adjust this depending on how much light you want to let into the camera. You can use an ND filter as well, but depending on what you're shooting, I don't think that ND filters really are that necessary when you want to create something on the go, because it's just gonna take up more of your time. I'm gonna start with 24mm lens, and I'm gonna adjust the shutter so that it looks good according to the exposure metering that we got here on the left-hand side of the framing that we see. And then I'm gonna move back and then just lower the camera, hit record, and then push it forward so that we get a little bit of a push in. It gives us the movement with these bars. Having a little bit of motion in your shot, you probably know already, gives it depth. And depth is something that is very important when you're creating video. So I'm currently shooting at 125mm on the persons in the classic car. A little bit of foreground, and then we can move it down, move a little bit closer here. Traffic starts moving. That has got to be the best fight so far. Being able to have an optical zoom in a camera like this and smartphone that fits in your pocket is actually kind of mind-blowing. I think that kind of changes the game when it comes to mobile filmmaking. And adding in 4K 120, that is just... It makes it so easy to create movies on the go and makes it fun and utilize the power that you have in the pocket, because otherwise you have to have a setup like this, Sony A7S III or something similar, to be able to harness the power of something that can shoot 4K 120, but a phone that can do that and provide good image quality with 3 different lenses with true optical zoom between 85mm and 120mm, that is really cool. And something I really liked about it is the ability to go in Cinema Pro and then, as I said, you know, have all the settings quickly by the tip of your thumb. You can change between the resolution, the lenses, the ISOs, the shutter, you name it, and you don't have to think of that you're gonna miss the shot because you have everything there. And you can also do something that not a lot of phones can do, which is doing like a focus pull, which is a true focus pull. So you can set the focus point on one point and then keyframe it to another point and then tap the screen, and it's gonna go from one point to another in a smooth focus pull that looks like it's actually made with a real camera. And honestly, I don't really think that you can call smartphones not real cameras anymore. I think that this is very much a real camera, and to be able to shoot videos like the one that you've just seen with a camera like this, yep, I'm gonna have this in my pocket for the foreseeable future whenever I'm making a vlog, because it's that good.